Let's begin with the now confirmed Pyongyang summit, the third between the leaders of the two Koreas this year alone. They'll meet for 3 days and 2 nights from September 18th, with it all getting underway in just 11 days from now. North Korea also seems to have made some concessions on a key factor, namely denuclearization. Our Shin Se-min starts us off.
President Moon Jae-in says the progress made by his special envoys on their one-day trip to Pyongyang went beyond his expectations. They penciled in the next big event between South and North Korea, which will take place over 3 days and 2 nights from September 18th through the 20th in the north, an arrangement that looks a lot like the Pyongyang summits held back in 2000 and 2007. The South Korean envoy told reporters after his trip that the leaders at their summit will go over the agreement they struck at their first meeting back in April, a deal that also includes a clause about the North getting rid of its nuclear weapons.
The two Koreas agreed to review the implementation of the Panmunjom Declaration and discuss their future direction. Also, they will draw up practical ways to establish lasting peace and to ensure joint prosperity, especially through the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula.
President Moon also said he hopes that the renewed dialogue between the two Koreas will also help with denuclearization talks between the North and the U.S., which are now stalled. At the summit in 2 weeks, the leaders will also be exchanging views about ways to further reduce military tensions and build mutual trust. Then there's the Inter-Korean Liaison Office that had been put on hold because of a lack of progress. The two sides have agreed to open it before the summit this month. But a disappointing revelation too. The South Korean envoy said it's unlikely that Kim Jong-un will make his international debut at the UN General Assembly in New York, which would have opened the door to a possible three-way summit with Presidents Moon and Trump. With the date set for that meeting and the inter-Korean relations seemingly back on track, now it's crunch time for the summit preparation team, who'll have to come up with a plan before the officials from the two sides go to their pre-summit meeting at the inter-Korean border village of Panmunjom next week. Shin Se-min, Arirang News.